AT&T says your case is closed, so try to restart your phone. That's what Dorinda says. Restart and see if anything works.
Yo, yo, yo! We are the Weed Pimps. You're listening to K-High. Phone us, 719-591-5874. Our number one. Nice. Damn, something just fell out of a jar that smells mighty fine.
Well, it is Strain Review Thursdays with High Country Healing. We got Tom in the building. He brought Overflow.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite strains. The smell, the taste, the high. I like it all. Make sure you check us out on YouTube. I just got us live. So we are live on K Space High.
Share it, Dablo.
I'm trying to text the Rise Music Festival guy that will be calling here in a little while. And I'm just messing it up because I'm listening to you and trying to do this at the same time.
What do we got on the plate today? We're going to be talking to Arise.
We're gonna talk to one of the coordinators for Arise Music Festival, James. That'll probably be closer to the second hour.
What do you got going down tomorrow in Dablo?
Tomorrow I'll be at Old School Tattoo with Spike TV's Ink Master Kyle Dunbar, from Spike TV's Ink Master Kyle Dunbar. I think he's doing tattoos and all that stuff. I'm going to be spinning there from 4 to 7. So,
where at?
At Old School Tattoo at 603 West Colorado Avenue.
All right.
So check me out tomorrow if you're out and about.
Man, I'm really happy with this weed that Tom brought from High Country Healing. We did a nice little strain review. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're pretty suited.
Oh yeah.
Feeling fine.
Yep.
Zooted? I said
that's
that.
an old term.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you heard or said, but I'll make sure what I heard. Man, that hasn't been a thing in probably 60 years. But
hey, I do want to do a special shout out real quick before we really start. The other day, did a show on Miranda's show. Let's hash it out. Rod and Ebi, good friend of mine, DJ Ebi Basin. We were talking about his dad who got murdered 6 years ago, and I'm just looking at the post right now. I shared it. This was 2 days ago on the 23rd, and this goes worldwide, and hopefully we had some part in this, but they found his murderer today and arrested him, and so big old much love to Basin and his family, and I'm glad they finally got some closure in their life over this. So that's good shit.
Yeah.
all right, I guess we'll just keep it on our shout out section of the day. Go into birthdays. It's Tech G's mom's birthday today.
Hell yeah. Happy birthday, Bridget.
Yep. Yeah. So Dale Sky Jones, cannabis freedom activist, nationally known. Our old homie from Village Inn, Casey Rains. It's her birthday today. Yeah. And then we got Da Vinci from Soliloquist of Sound.
Nice. Happy birthday.
It's Da Vinci's birthday. So, and he's actually going to be in Colorado.
Happy birthday, Gary.
Hey, man.
All these
nice
people, all of a sudden somebody comes on the Eli and says, oh, happy birthday, bro.
Today he tried to
happy birthday to Tech G's mom too. I'm sorry.
Today at home he tried to pass this off. I just don't have time to listen to Leanne's reggae and listen for the curse words. That's what he tried to say. What he meant was, I don't like reggae. I'm not going to focus my time on it because it doesn't interest me. That's what he really meant.
That's exactly what
he really does that real bad.
He does.
If you don't love it, you don't got his attention
Yeah.
at all.
True story.
True story.
He's got no defense for it. He's sitting here looking at us like, shit, what am I going to say?
The songs that he's listening to all day long for 6 hours definitely have cuss words. All of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I know what I'm listening for.
You would be,
What I'm
it would
trying
be
to say
easier
is
to
that
listen to the reggae.
I don't know how to listen to that kind of stuff yet.
You feel it.
I've listened
You don't
to
listen
hip-hop
to it.
so long.
You don't
that's
know
such
how
a
to listen to that kind of
I'm
stuff.
sorry.
That is
man.
the world's crappiest excuse.
It's not even a good excuse.
It's hard for me to understand what they're saying. Sorry.
Some of them do slur a little bit.
Like I tried to listen to Pearl
So do
Jam.
rappers.
I tried. Yeah, but I've been focusing on
You
what
didn't
they're
hear that
saying
one song?
for 30 years.
Lemon popsicle
So it's
sticks,
easy.
Bugatti popsicle stand
It's easy for me
lifestyle.
to understand that. But like, dude, Pearl Jam, man, I had to listen to that song Jeremy 20 times to figure out if he was saying fuck or fun, and it was fuck. I actually had to read the lyrics.
Everybody
I was
knows
going
he
to say,
says
why
fuck in
don't you
that
just
song.
read the lyrics?
I did read the lyrics.
Or you
Yeah,
can ask me. I knew he said fuck. I think J-Dub knew he said
he
fuck.
did.
Whatever. That's pretty
Oh yeah, I've known that since I was
Just
16.
a harmless little fuck.
22 years. I've known that probably.
Yeah.
The lion.
It's the part of the
What up,
song.
what up, scopers,
He says,
tubers?
I just want to fuck her. And Gary's like, does he say fun? Is he saying fun?
No, he says harmless little fuck, and
Just
I've
a
always thought it was
harmless
harmless little fun. I always picked on him, harmless little fuck. I thought it was harmless little fun all my life.
You don't know Pearl Jam, man.
So
My
we're,
wife can't stand it.
we're periscoping this radio show.
I'm getting ready to turn
This
mine
is
on.
new shit.
And today, when I walked into the studio, they're all watching this shit and hearts are flying across the screen. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And so they're just filling me in on this Periscope thing. I hear that I guess it's popular now or something.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's
No, dude, all kinds of people are doing it all day long.
You got it too already?
No.
he doesn't even have a phone right now.
No, I got Dorinda did something with AT&T where they sent something in and it's working right now.
Drew Haha and Tom the other day
Gary, you really got to give your old lady more props.
I
know,
She does a lot for you.
She does. She
told
does
me all
everything.
about this.
She does everything.
And last night
What
I
up,
did my
scopers?
first
Okay, hi, radio.
and it was for Pikes Peak. I recorded him blowing some glass, and it blew up. Like the numbers were way bigger than anything on Facebook. Like just a lot more interaction and stuff. They talk to you all throughout your video and stuff. It's pretty cool. We're gonna try it today and see if we get hopefully some more views than we do on our Let's Talk Pot page on our Facebook page.
Is it regulated?
I think they have a thing where
I've seen one nipple so far.
Yeah,
That's it.
you
I
can
think as soon as you start flashing the hoo-haws and the
You can
hoo-ha
turn
billies,
people in.
they're on you.
you can turn people
I'm
in
pretty sure. We
You
scoping
know.
over there too?
Of course.
We got like 3 scopes going on, a YouTube, a radio show. Like we're all kinds of technology out there.
Each one's got 2 viewers.
Dustin, you know what? I'm gonna put out Dustin's personal cell phone just to teach him that there's more than 12 people.
Yes,
And then he'll
please
never
do.
say that again.
I
Please
think
do.
we should have the radio. Let's have more than 12 people call.
Call me right now, 719-591-5874 if you have never called the radio station before.
Yeah. And until
Just
you do,
one of you.
until you do, we're not talking.
So this Periscope thing, I'm just wondering through my we go into our gardens and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Growing pot and this is all over the world and we
I
talk
would
about
not do it.
how places like Dubai and stuff like that, you get caught with a bowl of weed, you're going to prison for 10
Yep.
years. So I would think that us gardening with our weed is going to be semi-popular.
I think it
It'd be
will.
like one of those CNBC shows all day long.
Exactly. I mean, even people dabbing is just mind blowing to like half
I
the
had
country.
17 people tune in to watch me take a dab the other day.
That's serious. It's that popular. It's insane.
Most of them were from Arab countries.
See? Dubai, man, they're they just wish they could smoke pot. Either
Yeah.
that or they're watching him watching Jada. I'm just waiting for him to go straight to hell. This guy's smoking weed, man. Watch.
That dude smoked half a joint. What did he do? He do like
Half a
30
joint?
years?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So hit me up 719-591-5874. That's 591 Kush. Holla at your local weed pimps.
Or we're not talking.
We got I got a story about just kind of something that we all know, but in Oklahoma, weed's been legal for over a month now. But Thursday, Governor Mary Phelan will hold a ceremonial signing of the bill that will allow children with seizures to take cannabis oil, and it's being signed called Katie's bill. Katie is an 11-year-old girl who has seizures, and her parents say she is taking more, and she is talking more and talking in complete sentences. Her reaction time is much quicker since starting the Phoenix Tears. So that's something that we all know is going to happen, but a state like Oklahoma that has been so dead set against marijuana, pretty badass.
Right?
Yeah, so Oklahoma's one of the worst ones to get busted with weed with.
Well,
And
those two right there gotta be the worst two, Texas and Oklahoma. Like that's pretty crappy area to have weed.
And we actually went by a car today that was from Oklahoma, and it was at the vacuum pump at the gas station. We automatically assumed they were vacuuming out any weed crumbs, anything, so that the drug dog's waiting 1 mile in Oklahoma, you know, because you came from here. It's just
Yo, that would
unfortunate.
be so cool to take some nuggets and just grind them into your floorboard, like into the carpet, into your car, and then just go vacuum up real lightly all the crumbs and shit, and have the dogs go crazy. You know, I got the weed, bro. Go ahead,
Right, like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Not my car.
That would be
Someone that
awesome.
rented it last week must have
Yeah.
smoked something. Go ahead, fuck it up.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. We should try that. We should do that.
Right.
Be awesome.
I'm down.
You've done it?
Oh no, I'm down.
Yes.
He said I'm down.
Me and Tom, we're going on a road trip.
Don't do it in Kansas. They won't think it's as funny as you guys do.
I don't
Well,
think
make it
there's
funnier.
anything
They
they
can't
can
do
do.
anything.
No, they wouldn't be able to do it.
There's nothing they can do if you just grind weed into the floor.
Better
then
make
vacuum
sure
it
there's
out.
not a big enough leaf for a stick.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like grind a fucking half ounce right into like a little 1 foot area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Into your
Vacuum it
carpet.
all up.
And then vacuum the shit out of it.
Yeah,
because you
still-
can't get the stink out of it by vacuuming it.
Yeah, but you'll
You know
pick
what
up
I'm
all the pieces.
Money
Yeah.
smells like weed to dogs because it's touched so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
When,
right.
when you have a stack of cash there, or maybe not weed, it smells like drugs though. They
Yeah.
hit on currency.
Yeah.
So I
Because they couldn't do anything, you'd be like, oh, and we can periscope it.
That'd be awesome.
That's just your guys' mentality because you've never lived over there.
Yeah,
It
right.
won't work. Not happening. I won't be around you guys.
There's
I'll bail
nothing
you
they
out.
can
What
do.
could they do?
There's
Arrest
nothing
us
they
for
can
the
do.
dogs going crazy?
Go over there and try it.
We should. We should definitely do
They'd be
that.
like, it smells.
Right?
They'd be like, it smells.
Cell blocker.
Right. They'd be like, it smells. But if they couldn't find any papers or any weed or anything,
Nothing.
we'd be like, hat what? The hat what?
Yeah, go over there completely
I
clean.
did 30 days
Yeah.
in jail for a clean
Pipe, but you
Yeah.
had a pipe. So there's
pipe's not
nothing
illegal.
I understand that, but it is a smoking paraphernalia. They would find absolutely nothing, not even a clean pipe. So
Right.
I there's nothing that they
Yeah,
can
no
arrest you on.
papers, you know?
Yeah, their dogs are crazy.
Your dog's been smoking.
Yep.
You better talk to your dog.
Ask your dog what he's smelling. I don't know. I don't have anything.
Right.
I'm from Colorado.
But I don't.
I stink like weed.
It's our air. You can't walk down the street without getting a little bit of smelliness.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool about Oklahoma. I think that's
I'm still not going there.
that whole thing.
in order for me to go to somewhere like Texas again, or Oklahoma, Kansas, any of the haters right through the middle there, which life's just stupid. It would have to be legal 100%, medical and recreational, and already have been legal for 10 years. And then maybe I'll go there. Straight up. The rest of the country does not play around. And I will not test my family's fate on ignorance. You know, like, not happening. So in order, Oklahoma could go legal tomorrow. I'll see you in 2020 or 2025, whatever, you know.
Give it some time.
Actually, I don't even really have a reason to go there in general. I know a couple friends of mine that moved down there and some people that are from there, but they live here. Dablos.
Man, we're being periscoped from all directions, bro.
It's like we just got out the limousine and we're the Beatles.
So this is kind of like a kaleidoscope. Craziness.
Man, today
Yeah,
was flying before we got here. I was stuck on my phone doing emails and phone calls and text messaging all day from like 8:30 in the morning until right before here. And now we've been here for what seems like 3 years, and it's been 15 minutes.
Dang, we got to our first grade kid.
Yeah. You know what would be awesome if we had like a dentist that was listening and they were down to fix my teeth.
You're gonna have to wait for that once a year free trailer that comes by through town. You know,
You should try that one on Sunday.
how come yours doesn't tell you how many people are watching? Oh wait, it does. Huh?
I think so.
Now they're gonna make Periscope scopes, like selfie sticks. There's gonna be Periscope scopes. Everybody's gonna run around saying that real fast. Got your scope? There's gonna be a rapper called Scope. Little Scopey Scope.
How long before it's mentioned in the song?
Probably our Beaver's on it.
Yeah,
Beaver's all over that one. Beaver probably already got 3 tracks featuring Lady Gaga, Britney
And
Spears, and Taylor Swift.
You were searching too, and it, man, like Be Real's on there. There's a gang of people
Oh,
on
dude,
there.
I told Be Real, what's up from Colorado today? Smoke a fatty.
Right? And like Drew Haha was watching Tony Stewart eat Arby's today. It's weird.
It's Tom's fault. Tom
Yeah.
walked into the Bay Lounge a month ago and he's like, you need this app.
Right?
And we're like, we tried the ass, man. They last about 3 days on my phone and I delete them.
I blame other people.
And now he's got 3 people in this room scoping at the moment.
Right?
I scope when I'm at home. One of our, yeah, 10 of
I
our
scoped too, but I thought that was personal.
Right?
After I brush my teeth, sometimes I scope.
Damn, Diablo's got a rig for it. Check it out.
Yeah. Watch this.
He's got the scope.
Yeah, he's got the scope.
Yeah. Diablo has I assembled this out of a mechanic's magnetic tool grafter and
Yeah.
something else.
No, this is a real selfie stick.
This is a wide field selfie stick.
No, I use it for like, I picked it up when I went to Breckenridge.
It's got sound and everything.
No, this is for the clicker. Ba 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 ba. So you can go like this and get the whole room.
So can you see this right now?
Not yet. 'Cause it's not on.
All right.
But
You went out and spent money on that thing?
yeah, I got it when I was in Breckenridge because of at the ice sculpture thing that I was DJing at. Because I couldn't get a good picture with my phone of the ice
So
sculpture
you had to
shit.
go get a.
So I got one of these, and I wanted one anyway because of all the events and shit we do. Shut the fuck up, man. I got one.
Texas prosecutors claim to not pursue the average stoner anymore.
The what?
Maybe they're going to drop stereotypes.
We are K-High. We pips
We
We'll
need to get
see
into
ya.
that when we come back.
on the flip side.
I was watching a Plane 8.
This is
Last
what the
night.
rest of the world is doing.
Or way.
I know, synthetic can have everything's iron. You take up.
Yeah.
It's Gary.
Where's my?
Aaron, Dustin, this is Aaron. This is our hydro head coach.
What up, bro?
How you guys doing?
They're not part of the trim staff that plunked out yesterday, right?
No. I'm part of the hydro staff that We'll never get here. Is there a Wi-Fi here?
Yes, it's on that. It's this long ass number. On this. It's probably not here.
There's Cobras.
There it is. Got my
Don't worry.
scope.
You'll be.
How many viewers you got on there?
I had 5, and then I shut it off.
Sometimes
My
you'll just
battery-
get lucky.
It'll kill your battery good. I just wanted to show you guys that because
Well,
the
you-
synthetics cannabinoids are dangerous. Listen,
Bless
I don't have
and they're
that.
using synthetic terpenes in some shatters and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Synthetic terpenes?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who's doing that? Who's doing
I
that?
don't know who, but it's a thing.
No smoking.
You want to
gas.
get into the fucking
You gonna bring a torch?
strain review?
You have a torch in your car?
Oh, you don't need that.
So
Next week.
yeah, I think maybe next week we do.
Yeah, we can totally be dabbing in here. I just forgot the torch, I guess.
My homie just blasted a grip of my stuff.
Oh, I got some wax
Yeah.
contributions for Arctic Canyon too. Robert Madrid has some that we can blow, and then we can have together a couple.
I don't know. I'd like to smoke some wax. When we get back on, bring me a torch.
DJ Chris Diablo is live for the first time. Why does it say that?
What's that?
You're live for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we can sell all my mom's.
Go
I think
get
at least
the-
some might be down.
Audrey. Audrey.
Get any of the real hard
Nah.
Do dispensaries advertise?
Huh?
Do dispensaries advertise?
Yeah,
here, yeah.
Station?
Yeah.
We do it on the FM show on Sundays too.
What FM show?
98.5.
Okay.
Yes, every Sunday, 60 minutes.
Well, it's also simulcast on 10:40 a.m. too. It's actually getting all the airwaves over there on Sundays.
Oh, well, because it's meant.
Yeah, you gotta get into the owner's pockets.
Trying. I've been trying for a while.
Yeah. Let's go, Bob. Okay.
K-High Radio Network. Let's talkpot.com. We do not think people are gay.
I was talking about the Alamo selfie stick. Gay people are gay.
He does have a point there.
True. That's true. But Diablo is holding the stick up in the corner of the room with the cell phone way up high
And for some reason,
with the
he
stick
thinks it's
again. Yeah. He's all proud of
It
it.
is cooler.
It's like, oh, everybody looks like ants on my phone.
Tomorrow night, 420 Speakeasy, Reflection from Clydesdale, album release. All the Clydesdale dudes are doing solo sets. Hostis will be there. Rub and Grub will be there. Weed Pimps will be there. It's going to be dope. Tom's gonna be there, right?
Most likely.
Most likely. Yes, sir. I'm like, let's do this review. Let's do it.
And then I would like you to talk about this with me a little bit about these synthetic
Yeah.
cannabinoids.
I'm upset at that news I heard.
Yeah.
I think
up,
it's the
Tom.
same as that Tasty Puff crap. You know what I mean? You grow the bunkest weed ever, you just squirt a little Tasty Puff on there. Now it's great big. It's a real thing.
Yeah, that is a real
It's for
thing.
buds.
And it's
It's been around for 10 years.
It
Yeah.
came about when there was swag still around. It's
Yeah.
like make your swag taste like chronic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I thought
just all
then
the
it couldn't be
chemicals.
healthy. You know? You're putting fake grape ape on something. Where'd you get fake grape ape at? It's chemicals.
Yeah.
Chemicals have never been good for humans.
And you're not
Never.
supposed to
Not
smell
one of them.
something you
There's
spread.
not a chemical
ever.
you can name that's good for you.
But how is that so different than chewing a piece of flavored gum?
It's not. Those
You
aren't
don't
good for
smoke
you
the
either.
gum,
It
son.
still gets all into your body and stuff. Your
Stop
body
arguing
absorbs it.
against smart stuff, Diablo.
It's all good.
It is. It's bad for you. All those, all those different dyes, red 42, yellow 5, all that different crap.
Hey, Diablo. Got a radio show.
Tom,
I would
High
like
Country Healing.
What's up, guys? Thank
What
you
do you
for
do?
having me.
Today I went down and visited good old Tom here and decided flow. We're gonna do flow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
I love flow.
I love the feeling of flow myself. Yeah,
I do too. I love the
so
high, the taste,
mellow,
the
and-
smell, all of it.
It had the room funked out a little while ago.
So go ahead, tell us about flow.
All right. Well, we have the DJ Short cut. It's a hybrid sativa dominant. It's purple tie and Afghan cross. It's smells very citrusy and very. Ours is really piney. They say most flow is sweet. I don't really get a sweet tone from it. I get a pine,
Yeah.
more piney, but
It's sativa, yeah, that's what you said?
I
Yeah.
get a
Yeah,
bit of a
that's right, yeah.
sweet from it. I think it's
Tastes
a little
good.
sweet.
It tastes
Yeah.
sweet, yeah. Tastes good.
well, because it's sativa, it's energetic, so it's also
Yeah.
helps with eating disorders. But it's very clear head sativa. A lot of sativas like super lemon haze really hits you in the face and
Yeah.
the head. But this is kind of clean headed, so I like that.
It took my head for a ride, that's for sure. I mean, I was faded when the show
Yeah.
started. I still am.
And you
Right.
missed the first doobie pretty much. You
Yeah.
got like 2 rips off of it.
Yeah.
Ours is 18% and it has high CBN.
CBNs.
CBN.
What's those CBNs good for?
Insomnia, stress, anxiety, chronic pain, arthritis, migraines, and muscle pain. Specifically, muscle pain, actually.
Excellent.
Okay.
So, any sort of spasms, muscle?
Yeah,
muscle
it's actually a
spasms, stuff
sedative.
like that. Excellent.
It's not so much a psychoactive like THC, but it's more of a sedative part of the THC than
The N
this. Yeah,
is.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
and it's considered a blue, like blue dream, blueberry, blue. I don't know why, but it is.
Well, it's kind of,
What is it across of?
It is purple tie and Afghan.
Purple tie and Afghani times Blue Dream equals R
is blow.
Or I mean blow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That would make sense. Yeah.
That would be our plan.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool, man. So you guys got this in stock down there at High Country
Yes,
Healing?
sir. Right now it's 107 for members and 125 an ounce for non.
Damn it!
Nice.
Told you. I tried to tell. They were saying that no one has all the $99 weed isn't good, and I was like, nah,
No. I
nah.
said that I'm from the era of 99-cent weed is or 99-cent dollar
Yeah.
ounces are trash. From some of the big chain, hurry up and get it to the
Yeah.
shelf ounces.
And there still are places out there, but the stuff they got for 99 down there with taxes, like 107, is fire. Fire.
107 at the door.
Damn. That's
Yeah, I went down there and got an ounce of strawberry cough, man. Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
serve
need a
people?
pound.
That had red cards for 4 years, but on the 5th year it was expired. Do you serve those guys?
Yeah, we gotta go get some cards.
No, man. I've been expired for like 3 months.
You guys should probably have your cards anyway, don't you think?
We have.
Maybe
Dustin's had
if
one
you're
for
going to be
10
opening
years.
a dispensary.
Yeah.
See, now you wouldn't be able to go behind your own doors.
Get
No.
your own weed.
You can if you have a card, though.
No,
Yeah.
you can't purchase.
You can't purchase nothing, but you can go behind the counter and work.
Well, yeah.
Without a red card,
But you
Yeah.
you still do that?
Yeah, but you can't purchase.
You cannot purchase. But I can grow my ass off.
Yeah.
We have one of your hydro guys in the
Yes, we
studio
do.
with us today.
Aaron Franklin, he's periscoping.
Right.
Yeah, if you joined the show late today, we're on all sorts of live platforms.
Yeah. Respect Periscope ×2 and YouTube.
They're periscoping each other, periscoping.
Yeah.
But Diablo's got the scope scoper.
Yeah. He's got the
Super scope.
super
Super
He's got the scope scoper periscoping the periscoper.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do? You got any hydro techniques? Are you come to talk any hydro with us today?
I just came to visit to watch Tom do the strain review and kind of check you guys out and see what's going
I
on.
was seeing if I could pull any secrets out of you. I'm a hydro guy myself.
If you guys want to make a segment for it, I wouldn't mind coming in, you know, on a different day or
Definitely.
whatever.
We can give you 2 hours a week, brother.
Right on.
Excellent.
Hey, I can pay a salary, so it works.
Let's do it.
So Flo, you said migraines. So if someone gets migraines, they can smoke this and it's going to help them out?
Yeah, which is unusual in a sativa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that,
He's looking at this bud. He's like, yep.
I can read it.
Looks like I can fix my migraines with it.
right? Well, because normally when you have a headache and you smoke like a sativa, you know, it worse. Yeah, you have a horrible headache. Yeah, you get a horrible headache.
Got it on that selfie stick and the charger, bro.
About to die.
It's
It's
still steady
the
holding.
battery out of your phone.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah. So he's holding. You're periscoping him, right?
Can you get a close up of what he's doing?
This is what he looks like. Yeah.
Diablo's not even periscoping. He hasn't hit start periscope yet.
Yeah, I have.
This is,
Oh, that's a stop there. Okay. I was like, he thinks he's broadcasting. So
How many viewers you got on there, Dablo?
Don't know.
doesn't say.
Don't say.
your stick doesn't have a readout on the handle or anything? The scope scoper didn't come with a digital readout?
That'd be cool.
Crap.
Scope 2000.
Scope 2000, that's right.
Right on, man. So is this flow gonna be that price? What's the average price? Do you guys just pick like a certain strain and throw it down at $100, or?
We try to have Blue Dream, Strawberry Cough, Flow, Charlie Sheen, and Huckleberry all on sale.
Damn, Charlie
It's
Sheen is?
107 to 125 for members, and then 125 to 150 for non-members.
Wow,
That Charlie Sheen's phenomenal too.
That is
And Charlie
really
Sheen's
nice.
like a sativa too, right? They're all sativas, aren't they? The 107.
Yeah. Except for we have a 519 Wow, which I haven't really heard much about. I don't know exactly what it is yet.
The cough is a hybrid. It's not super sativa.
Do you guys do cuts at all? You sell clones?
No. I think you
Come
guys
on.
should cross it with something and call it like Gnarly Queen or something. Charlie Sheen and Gnarly Queen. And then they could go bump rails off each
We
other.
could do Charlie Sheen and Lohan.
There you go. That would
Yeah.
be Gnarly Queen. Yeah. Yeah. Or we could just call it Courtney Lowe. Whatever. That's Kurt's real killer. So people don't know.
Called the
Yeah.
Kurt Killer.
Speaking of
I
that,
heard that got reopened.
well,
Yeah.
the police chief at the time,
He suggests
he's
they
now
reopen.
saying that it should be reopened. He said he would, if he was still the chief, he would reopen it.
And why?
And
though?
why did he do it then, though?
Exactly. That was what I was gonna say. Why now? Why not back when
Because
it
he's
meant
watched
something?
enough stuff to be like,
I fuck that.
He needs to make a TV show.
right?
Well, we'll stick in Seattle for a minute. The federal government is chipping in money for a 3-year pilot study using sewage samples to determine levels of marijuana use in Washington City.
I saw that shit.
Come on now, guys. Can we just
Yeah.
you just go make it legal and then ask them how much they're using?
Dude, it's legal there.
Right. So why can't we just ask them?
Yeah, why don't you?
How much do you smoke a day, homie?
So they're gonna gather up shit and test the shit. Is that what you're saying?
They're gathering sewage, and they've done this before. It said in the report that back in whatever year it was, J-Dub's got the report in front of him, but they want to compare the levels from then to now.
Yeah, from before they went legal till now. And yeah,
What?
this
They got like a team.
Sewage
Sewage testers.
samplers. Yeah.
That's it.
It's
Hopefully they get
and
to
guess-
smoke before they do
Guess
that
who's a
shit.
partner in the research? The Center for Alcohol and Drug Abuse.
Yeah. So they're going to twist that around. You want to hear a gnarly story? I used to do when I was doing construction back in the day. I used to work at sewage plants. I would build them from the ground up or come in and replace things in there. And we had these core drillers that were, we had to go through maybe a 6-inch slab of concrete and install a pump into about 6 feet of sewage. Right where the sewage came into the Denver sewage plant from all of Denver. It was gnarly, dude.
Those Denver people are gross. They just be shitting in the city.
So the core samplers didn't tie, like you tap your core if you don't want it to fall to the bottom. You know, sometimes they can just fall when there's nothing down there. Well, there's 6 feet of sewage, and the core sample guys let the cores fall down into the sewage, and we had to come in at like 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning the next day, and put waders on with the fucking rake because, and reason you go in at 3:30 in the 4 o'clock in the morning because that's low tide. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's
Everybody's sleeping.
Tell me that you were at least $100 an hour.
No, not even close.
I'd have walked home.
Yeah,
I
it
walked
was
to
rough.
my truck and started it and went home.
it
Weren't
was
you
rough.
like throwing up the whole
It was
time?
fucking rough.
I
bro.
could
Yeah.
not do it. I
It was
couldn't
rough.
do it.
Bro, I can.
Sometimes you just need a job, bro. You gotta pay those bills, bro.
I mean,
I
the
was
plas-
getting paid pretty damn well. I was
Did
a
you
I was gonna
throw
say
up
the
a lot?
plasma
Real?
center will
Did
give
you
you
throw
30
up a lot,
bucks.
though? Like
No,
just the
I
smell
didn't throw
stuff?
up. It was rough.
Is it true
Plasma
that you
center
get
pricks you
used to it?
once, you bleed out a
You
little
just
bit.
knew
and
you
they
were
go,
walking through other people's shit, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh, bro, it's rough.
You could tell, like, when different sections of the town were eating, like, oh, Little Italy's active. Jose Muldoon's is throwing a special right now. All right.
Yeah, it was rough. I was hella players to do that.
Yeah. You're hella place. I would have to be hella place too to deal with
Yeah,
that.
that was rough, man.
I'd
I'll
have to
never
be beat
forget
down and
that.
juggling contests.
Never forget that.
I bet not. I went to the dump once, inside the dump, like got out of the car. Never again.
Shit.
Never
Well,
again.
that ain't shit.
I was a trash man too. I was a dump every day.
Never again. You don't have
6
enough money.
years.
You don't know 100 people that know 100 people with enough money for me to ever do that again. Mm-mm. That was disgusting. Well, and in Kansas City, there's like odd dump. Like out here, there's 90 trash companies. I don't know where they all go.
To the dump.
We only have
Yeah, well, we had a couple. They did the landfills and stuff like that.
Ours is huge, bro. It's as far as the eye can see, all directions, and it's
Oh, thank God we can stop talking about this. We're gonna go to commercial. We'll be right back. High Driving 5. We were the Weed Pimps.
Can't smell my sack.
With my clothes.
We haven't heard this for a minute.
With my nose. Yeah, my stomach already is upset because of my tooth. You guys are talking about walking through shit and stuff, man. This is like I did it.
$6 an hour, and I loved it.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys like Cracker Jack.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're just.
My wife works at Teamster Ball.
Oh really?
We're selling the most of it.
Yeah. She makes all the edibles and, all the topicals and salves and all that good stuff.
Yes, Nature's Way. Peter is dope.
What?
Christ Pete. Nature's Way said Peter is dope.
Hey, talk about that.
I know. They said whoever's on the other line said Peter's dope. We were talking about Peter at the beginning. Christ Pete.
On YouTube?
Yep.
That
You see all this stuff about the prices all coming down?
yeah, we talked about that yesterday.
There's like 5 articles on it today.
It's because we hit the stuff in advance.
Oh,
We make them decide what they're gonna write about.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, they're like they always talk about good shit, but nobody listens. Should be like new news.
Oh, shit. Dustin Screech Diamond. Screech
Yeah.
headed to jail, recalling his bad behavior in Denver.
Oh yeah, what do you do?
I don't know. Let's find
That was a
out.
couple of years
I
ago.
think he
Yeah, I heard about something.
This is
that's
in today's
Sweat
Westbrook.
Strippers or something.
He attacked somebody, didn't he? In the
Oh my God,
strip club?
he so much looks like Butte, minus the
Yeah.
crazy beard nowadays.
How long did they give him?
Dave Brains, where the dissident actor will serve 4 months in jail
Or what?
for a barroom stabbing in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
Screech have gone far.
He's in Denver.
Yeah, the news and the fact that the incident took place in Wisconsin calls to mind Diamond's bad behavior in Denver, bad enough to get
Fledgling television
his
network.
network to cancel his entire telethon for his benefit. The network in question was Mania TV, ambitious internet television venture founded by Hugh Massey. Okay.
All right, don't read anymore. Just read it live.
Well, there ain't really much
Start all
else
over.
to it.
Start all over. Let's do
Yeah,
this
you
one.
tell that story live.
No,
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate these games.
No, no.
Make sure you say and a barbecue.
Come back.
He looks like that guy on The Simpsons.
Look at this chick. She has a mustache.
Very. There's that.
I don't know. Sad evolution.
Whoever Hannah is.
Oh, yeah. Amazon.
Is she watching it? At one point, she was.
What up? What up? What
Happy
up?
late birthday, Anna.
Screech is going to prison.
And Diablo's got the story.
Diablo's got the story.
Yo, Booty, if you're listening, he looks exactly like you now
Yes.
without your beard.
He does. Like identical.
All right, Diablo, read it word for word.
One man, no brain. Street.
All right. You know, well, he did porn for a while. You guys know that.
Yeah, well,
I
he did
put
a
a big dick joke in just a second.
All right, read.
Well, he's serving 4 months in jail for a barroom stabbing in Wisconsin.
Talking to your mic.
Read this right here. Read that paragraph.
Why don't you
Read
read
those.
it, Gary?
Come on, man. Just read this.
Which one? This one?
Because
This news and the fact that the incident took place in Wisconsin calls to mind Diamond's bad behavior in Denver. Bad enough to get fledglingly, some shit, fucking television network to cancel the entire telethon for his benefit.
and what
Telethon.
network was it? What network? Read that next one and tell us what network it was.
Mania TV.
What?
And an ambitious, fuck you guys. These are goddamn stories.
Yeah, right. Ambiguous
Oh, we love
Yeah.
you, Diablo.
I guess he stabbed a dude.
Yeah.
Ambiguously.
And they only do it 3 months. I think if I stab somebody,
Four,
they probably
right?
do 4 months.
Yeah. If I stab somebody in the bar and bitch you was
Did this guy die?
5 years.
Yeah.
No, he didn't die. I don't think.
And why do they got
Let's
the
see.
picture of him next to a girl with a mustache
I don't know.
You just
in a video?
She looks like Angelina Jolie on The Gone in 60 Seconds.
Who? Angelina who?
Jolie.
Where? Let me see.
Jolene?
That's one of my favorites.
Angelina Jolie?
That's what I said.
Okay.
Isn't that her name?
Angelina
Hey.
Jolie.
You don't talk about Angelina Jolie. She's a saint. She's a saint. Maybe for the dark side, but she's a saint.
Yeah. So stabbing somebody 4 months in jail.
What do you do in Denver?
He got a benefit canceled because he's a douche.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it reminded him of it. He just didn't know how to say fledgling or ambition. Oh, I can't even say it now.
Fledgling?
Yes, there you go.
What was that first word? Say that first one again. Yeah, a fledgling TV network.
I don't know. You don't want to. It's nothing important. It's a dumbass word someone made up. Be honest, they're all dumbass words somebody made up.
It's funny. All right. What do we got going? I'm out of it.
I think we're all out of it today. It's been a long one. My ear was stuck to the phone all damn day. I hate talking on the phone too.
Bless you.
That was not a sneeze.
I know.
Last time Gary sneezed, he lost a tooth, a nose ring, a cell phone, all
Here's
kinds of stuff.
The cell phone was, I think, the charger.
a cool little article out of Westward. Dear Stoner, can I smoke weed before my workout?
I
Yes.
smoke weed all the time.
If you're asking a stoner, then yes.
Technically, you do it during.
Yeah, I definitely get high before I work out.
Yeah, they're actually talking about THCV helping me with weight loss.
Yep.
Which is part of working out.
I'm going for weight gain.
Weight loss and diabetes.
See, and I mean, I'm sure that there's
So flow.
chronic
It
that
helps with
do
You
that
need
for you too.
THCG. THC gain. You know, it's this new part. I need it too.
Did you read this story about Lloyd's of London?
I
No.
don't think so.
Lloyd's of London, I believe, is an insurance company. Let me get to it. Lloyd's of London will insure body parts, fake titties, but not the marijuana industry. What the hell?
What?
Yeah.
no, like Jennifer Lopez put $1 million insurance policy
Are you
on her ass.
forcing me to choose between titties and buds?
I'm just saying, bro. Lloyd's of London, the insurance network that became infamous in the 1980s for writing multi-million-dollar policies to protect everything from a rock star's voice right down to his love muscle, has
That
reportedly
is awesome.
suspended all dealings with marijuana-related businesses in the United States.
I say we all get our
Where do they
jaws
know that
set.
we don't know?
And
So what happens? What has to happen to you, Johnson, to cash in on it though?
Right? I mean, the Bobbits,
yeah.
they could have made some money. I'm trying to find some other shit on it. But
Some money is not good money.
Lloyd's of London told the Insurance Journal that their decision to wash their hands of the emerging cannabis trade is primarily due to a fear of prosecution for violations of the Controlled Substance Act. So they're running for the same thing that the banks are running for.
Man, so I could slam my dick in the car door and get a claim from him. But if my grow goes up in smoke,
Yeah.
if my grow goes up, like burns down or something,
You better at least be standing next to it.
Yep.
that's jacked up.
Yep. You can insure your waiter.
Can we get insured crops out here nowadays?
Yes.
Insured
Yeah.
cocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Homeowners
just talked
insurance.
about insured cocks.
Oh.
We just said that.
He said
They
crops.
yeah.
Crops.
Some homeowners insurance will insure your crops.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know who?
No, but I can find out.
Yeah, we should. That's a good interview. We should get on here. Is maybe finding out an insurance company that'll come on and talk about.
That will cover.
Yeah, see if they insure cocks and crops.
I just had an
Yeah.
insurance agent text. I just had an insurance agent text me and say all weed is excluded from all insurance policies.
Let's find out why.
Tom does not agree with you.
You know what?
Who do you know? No insurance people.
You don't be hanging out with insurance people.
No, USAA motherfucker.
Right?
My
Man,
buddy-
you don't be hanging out with Flo.
My buddy got robbed, and they came in and they took all his plants, and they
Paid him?
paid him back like $800 a plant.
Yeah,
Woo!
and as well, we know a dispensary that got robbed. They broke into the safe and they got $25 an eighth all the way up from their product they got took.
Wow. Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah. I actually saw an advertisement, I think, somewhere at the dispensary that was talking about
You
insurance.
just said there was none.
I said I got text from an insurance agent.
Our phone's bigger than Gary's.
Yes.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Unless it's specific to the weed industry. So we're talking about like, you can get like a business policy or whatever, but if your house, you know,
Right,
your renter's
yes,
insurance isn't going to replace
That
your,
I
your
agree
10
with.
your 6 plants in the basement.
Yeah, because J-Dub and I have
Yeah.
been trying to insure our crops for years, and they would not mess with us until now. So, just because you have to be a part of the MMJ field. It's bigger.
It's like every other day you hear something
The
encouraging.
screen's the exact same time or size.
It's always going to be the same time. Definitely bigger. Is it?
It's like one day they're like, we're gonna go ahead and let you have probationary red cards, and then the next day they're like, but you can't buy weed anywhere around you. So good luck with that. So like,
That's how they did in Hawaii, or no, Louisiana. Louisiana, they wrote in a medical. Did you know that, Tom?
Louisiana and Texas, their laws are almost physically impossible to actually implement. They wrote marijuana laws that actually don't allow marijuana.
Louisiana wrote in a medical marijuana bill. I think it was either 23 years ago or 28 years ago. That says that that medical marijuana will be illegal as long as you get a prescription from a doctor. And we all know that you cannot get a prescription for marijuana. It has to be a recommendation, something of that nature. So Louisiana has had medical marijuana for 20 years plus.
Wow.
And never have had one single patient, because if a doctor prescribes marijuana, that's violating the Controlled Substance Act.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
They pull that kind of stuff all the time. Back when they tried to legalize marijuana, they used the stamp. They said if you
Tax
want the
stamp?
stamp,
Yeah.
you got to bring in your crop.
And then they
gave the stamp,
arrested you?
And then they arrested him for having marijuana
Yeah.
without the stamp.
Yep.
Yep. That was way back in the
Sneaky
20s and
bastards.
30s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. But we're knocking down doors now. It's
Yeah.
time.
Dude, my thing, and I'll stand behind it. The only thing that's ever changed a government's mind is reform, is revolution. It's the only thing that's ever worked, ever. We didn't just wake up one day and go, you're right, black people come vote. They went a million deep and said, fuck you. Then they were allowed to vote. Girls did the same thing. Women did the same thing. We didn't just wake up in 1962 and go, you know what? Betty does have good ideas. We should listen to this bitch. No, it took fucking revolution. So if you want weed legal, we stop giving them credit. Stop paying attention to them. Stop hiding behind a damn cross and smoke fucking weed wherever you are, always. And then what are they going to do? Jail the whole country? All of us going to be sitting in jail? I don't think so, Tim. They don't have room for it. That's my honest beliefs. Nothing short of that. Either you reschedule it on your own, or I don't care what you have to say from now on, ever. That's my heart.
I
Right there.
totally
Easy
agree
as
with
that.
every word of that, except they won't make room.
No, they won't. They can't. They can't afford it. They can't. They don't
All
have enough
these
money to
private
build that.
prisons popping up left and right. You better
It would have to be
believe
left and right,
they
and
will
left and right, and left and right, and left and right, and left and right, and left and right.
FEMA camps.
I'm telling you,
They
they're
don't
real.
want it though. They're tired of all the war on weed. And all
Good luck
that.
stretching
They're
a
tired
chain
of it.
link fence around 20 Texans. Good luck.
Good luck.
No,
I mean, I hear you. It's cute and all, but
We're going to
Ain't
commercial. We are the Weed Pimps. This is the High Drive at 5. We'll be
It was
back.
like when they tried to take everybody's guns away. Just turn them in.
Let's talk pot.com.
yeah, but the thing is that it's going to be legal somehow, one way or another. The people have to make sure if we want it legal, we have to do it the way we want it, not the way the government wants it, so that I just fucking brave it.
Pretty much kick in the door, sit them down, gunpoint, and say, "Shut the fuck up
Yeah.
and listen."
This is how
Maybe
it's
without the gun, but you know.
well, no, I mean, that's revolution.
Yeah, man. Like Rome wasn't built in one day. Why? Because nobody knew how to do it right. So people kept going, "No, this way." Yeah. No. Yeah. And that's not a good bill. You know, just please listen to all these petitions. If that worked, it would have happened in 1974.
You know, flashlight apps spy on users.
Cell phones spy
Yeah.
on users.
No, that's.
Yeah.
Do we have these people on there? Yeah. What time are we supposed to do that?
I think they're going to take the last hour.
Watching Snooki. Oh, Snacker Bus.
M&J Construction needed to step above the rest, carrying out quality and the customers first. Set it and forget it. Then remember around 2 a.m. Then think about unsetting it. Then decide to go back to sleep instead. K-High, the weed to
Hour number 2. J-Dub in the building.
Oh, he got it.
Got his third
First
tally
part.
mark. Yep. These guys suck. I don't. I'm turning on my Periscope thing. Live
Hell
on
yeah.
K-High Radio. Let's Talk Pot.com. Stream us worldwide. We're doing a radio show all centered around marijuana, cannabis,
That's what we do.
weed, grass, whatever you want to call it. J-Dub got hour number 2.
Yes.
Third time. Diablo didn't even try. He wasn't in any competition.
None.
Nice.
No.
Gary really has fallen off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
He's
not,
weak.
he's not even competition anymore.
Yep. He's,
Sucks.
sucks. Yeah.
Is he gonna
Man,
call
we
these
got-
a rise people?
You got phone number?
Oh yeah, that's right. I have a phone number somewhere. There we go.
All right.
I guess before we
James.
yeah, they're all the same thing.
Hey, what's going on, James? This is K-High Radio. Wonderful. Sorry that we haven't been able to link up before this. We've been on some kind of uber busy streak here. I'm sure you're similar. I gotta turn my thing on.
So you're with the Arise Music Festival.
Oh, you're up in Loveland. That's gonna be beautiful.
And so it's camping, music, all of that?
Yep.
So it's at the same place as it was last year.
Can we dive into the yoga section of this? Is there going to be a specific time where I can see 400 ladies in yoga pants?
Yes.
Man, that's interesting. Yoga has really took hold in the last 30 years or so. Now you can find it at festivals and stuff. I think that's interesting. You know? Dude, my wife is in the middle of this yoga circle with all of her girlfriends and whatnot, and like they're serious about it, bro. Like it's a thing. It's a thing. Right. That's awesome, man. That's because whenever I think of festival, I think of like EDM, you know, the DJs up there going nuts and whatnot, because that's what all festivals were for a minute there, you know. Well, not.
Nice.
Yeah, that's nice, man. So this is the third year for this festival? Nice.
Nice.
Did you start this festival? Nice.
But you're putting in the work regardless. Because it. Right?
So I'm reading in these notes, there's a domed theater for host speakers and films. What are the films that you guys are allowed to play?
Cool. Nice. That's
Where,
nice and simple.
How much are the tickets? Word.
So this is kind of more of just a community, a movement, and a day of celebration of that movement and community that is all year long, really.
Oh yeah. What kind of turnout are you guys expecting?
Nice. I see the reminders are playing. Yeah, I'm looking at this.
What is your lineup?
There's a lot of people.
Can you you got your lineup off the top of your head? Sure.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man, that's awesome. So shout out one more time where the website or Facebook that people can go check out some info.
And we're going to give away a pair of tickets on the air today after the phone call to Arise.
Sweet.
Yeah. And this is July 7th through the 9th? Okay.
Nice. So what do we got to do to get the K-High staff up there?
Hello?
Oh. What do we got to do to get the K-High radio staff up there to Arise?
Okay, yeah. I want some press passes. I see Ozymalty on here. I see Giant Panda Gorilla Dub Squad. You got a really good lineup. Yeah.
Maybe doing some live remotes from up there.
I have one more question before we hang up the phone. What is the ranch's stand on people smoking on grounds? Cool.
That is not a lot to ask.
Yeah, right. We can definitely do that. Man, stick figures on this lineup? Yeah, we definitely got to go there. Yeah.
Right on.
Nice.
Thank you, James.
You too.
All right.
You say
Dude,
AriseMusicFestival.com.
719
AriseFestival.com. I'm sorry.
5874. Call us. We'll give you a pair of tickets to the Arise Music Festival. 591
Where I'm going.
5874. Yeah. Great lineup. Stick figure. And so these passes we have, people get to camp with that, or is it just?
You just hung up the phone with the guy who answered that, bro.
Hey, we were told by someone else to give away tickets, so yeah.
Nice. Who told us to give away tickets?
Yeah, to set up the interview.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, let's we should. I don't know. I can't think of these crazy contests.
I think we should just give them to someone.
All right, hit us up. 591 Kush.
All you gotta do is call. Go to Arise Music Festival.
Man, our boy Danny Denko at High Times named his radio show Free Weed. How do you beat that? How do you beat that? That's genius. Free weed. We're over here high drive at 5, and he's over there free weed. Who are you gonna listen to?
I was listening to Dablo and Tom over here argue about something earlier, and I kind of want them to argue a little bit about it on the radio. It was fun.
Well, actually, I just came across something else. Me and Tom were talking about this yesterday, which I understand Tom's views, but we're talking about, and we're going to get into it, this whole flag stuff going on right now. All the flag burning, all the flag, getting rid of the South flag, Confederate flag. I'm just sitting here, and me and Tom were talking about this earlier, but I'm sitting here reading this right now, which I want to touch base on. It says, yesterday, while the country was up in arms over a piece of cloth that has been irrelevant in this country for over 150 years, the TPP was fast-tracked through Congress. It's sad how a rag that symbolizes the Dukes of Hazzard, to me, can distract millions of Americans from something that really impacts each and every one of us. As if it wasn't bad enough that our Supreme Court ruled that a corporation is a person, this trade deal makes a corporation even larger than a country. If a corporation thinks that a country's laws will interfere with their profits, they can turn around and sue them. Since the country has no money of its own, guess who's flipping the bill for those lawsuits? Yep, that would be you and me. Remember the next time one of those people who you elect call for raising taxes. But it's too late now. This was done yesterday, I guess. And they have I'm going to go ahead and share this link. Do you hear anything about this?
I think it's ridiculous myself.
That this is bullshit?
Yeah.
That this article's bullshit?
Well, that they're doing that.
What's the TPP again?
I'm not sure what TPP is. That's what I'm kind of wondering. If you heard anything about this. Because, I mean, I've seen it before where we get kind of sidetracked. America gets sidetracked by some sneaky shit's getting pulled underneath, you know, and shit's happening underneath while the whole America's, you know, concentrating on a whole different, on a whole different, you know. I mean, it's been done over and over again. But, I mean, this just.
So what
It's a
do you
media
guys,
screen, that's all it is.
Yeah.
But they're taking down, they want to take the rebel flag off the
Everything.
flags in the South. Walmart's pulling the rebel flag.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I understand what happened during the Civil War, but to me, the rebel flag doesn't mean much because I wasn't grown in the South. I don't have a heritage for hundreds of years in the South.
Yeah.
You know, to those people, it means something. You know,
But it's the
a part of
same as
history.
living in France and going, nah, we'd rather use this France flag. You know, like you lost. You lost in 1870 what?
Yeah.
No
I
more of
agree.
that. No more of that. We shouldn't even be talking about it right now. You know, like does half of France use the flag that they used before they use now? Because we don't like the new one? No. Does Germany do it? No. Does Canada do it? No.
Yeah.
Does Laos do it? No. We're the only ones that are so fucking considerate to everybody.
Yeah.
Which is a good trait most of the time. And I'm not by any way detracting from this flag because I do know that it does not mean racism. It's a pride in the South.
Yep.
Which had racism, you know,
Yeah.
which was a fringe thing of the South. So I don't hate our new flag or this one any different.
I mean, I look at it.
You know,
I think both of the American flag and the Confederate flag are pretty similar. I mean, both a lot of death and destruction has been done under both of them.
we live in a
Yeah,
country
you know,
where you have freedom of everything.
You can't blame the flag for what the government does. The flag still represents what this country was built on, was freedom, liberty, and justice. It still stands for that. It doesn't stand for what Obama did, or Clinton did, or Bush, or anybody. That's
the whole thing behind it is they're kind of, and what's the reason that it's such a big deal right now? Because like dude went in the church and blasted people and had a Confederate flag on. So there, a million things have been done with that flag.
Yeah.
And we're just now like, oh, get rid of it. 'Cause
Well, the
that
problem
happened,
is-
like
The problem
there's
is
an underlying
that's
thing that's
racism.
telling us.
There's-
You know,
It's the connotation of the Confederate flag equals racism now in our heads.
exactly.
Like when I worked at McDonald's in 1993 in the drive-through window, a black lady came through in a Dodge LeBaron. I remember it to this day. It was a white one on rust all over it. And on the back of it, it had a Confederate flag sticker on the bumper. And I looked at my coworker that day. I can remember doing it. I was like, what? Did that just happen? You know, and it was a big deal in my head in 93 before some dipshit walked into a Bible study.
Hey, we'll be right back. We got to go to commercial real quick. You're listening to the Week Pimp Side Drive at 5. Check us out on the flip side.
WePimpStore.com.
Merry Christmas.
I finished it.
Oh, wait, all right, go pick up the chickies.
Yeah.
You are? How's your face? Oh, she's good, dude. She's this big. She's looking prettier than ever. Still crazy.
I remember that snail.
Oh, God.
Special crazy.
This thing's still on YouTube. So.
It is.
I'll tune in, babe.
What do you guys feel about like just individual people bringing in their own individual strains? Are you guys
We
really
talk.
towards-
It's legal.
Yeah. I'm down to drop some samples.
Oh, we're down.
We
to take
talk great. I
samples.
don't even care.
Sweet. Yeah. Well, nice to meet you guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I'll be back at that school.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Are
Anytime.
you gonna tune in again?
What?
When you leave, are you gonna tune in?
Oh yeah. I'll be listening. All right, see you guys.
Hey, brother.
Great.
My thing is I have to bite my tongue on that so bad.
Why?
On that subject.
Why?
I don't like either one of them.
Why? See,
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's what
That's
Because
what we're-
my-
that's what
the America I
infuriates me.
lived in let my mom get beat because the America I lived in never took that dude to jail because the America I
No, no, no,
lived
no,
in.
no, no. See,
You know.
correction. That's not the American flag. That's not what it stands
It's
for.
not the flag, it's the people, 100%.
Exactly.
But I can't dislike every single cop because now I'm stereotyping the same as I would black people.
So
So now I can dislike their symbol, which is their badge. Same as with Congress and House of Representatives and every dipshit that's had office ever since 1776. I believe in the morals of this place, but the morals haven't existed since before they were all law.
And same with the flag. Though.
No,
The
exactly.
flag existed way
That's why I
before
have to
any
bite my
corruption came to this country. The flag still stands for what it did in the 50s and the 60s and the 20s and the 40s.
Nuggets are up.
I think it was already lost by the 50s and 60s too.
How is it lost? It's a matter of perception of the flag.
It's
There's-
majesty. I mean, our perception of what it means. Same with the Confederate.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
that's
a
my
Dixie
point.
flag anymore. It's actually called a Dixie flag. It's the Confederate flag, Dixie, South.
Yeah.
It's never been called the nigger flag. Not once. Not ever. Not out of anybody's mouth.
No,
Ever.
no.
But that's
It
what
has
it's
nothing to
considered.
do.
That's what it's considered.
Well, because it's the era.
Yeah, right.
And it's the same thing with you considering all the things Bush and Obama do to the American flag. They consider slavery to the
Yeah, it's the same thing.
and
Same
it
thing.
shouldn't be that way.
Not at
It has
all.
nothing to do with it.
But humans can't handle
That's
what's
the same.
supposed to be done.
What do you think the Native Americans think of the American flag?
I'm sure they hate it.
So how's that different?
Well, they were here first. This is like we invaded them, and
Exactly, but that's what this world's based on.
It's the same way the Greek people felt about the Romans.
but you tell me about the Navajos that like give their life up to come in and help the military.
Yeah,
help America.
The Nuggets better
Like,
get that big.
you know what I mean?
Angelo.
So
No.
But they kind
Not-
of didn't have an choice. It's kind of either,
From where?
China.
Confide or-
American, but he went from high school to
Or
China.
join.
yeah,
join or be on the reservation.
yeah. So take it out.
We're in the background talking NBA draft stuff, arguing about the flag, all kinds of things going on over here. If you want to go to the Arise Music Festival, 719-591-5874. If you don't, then don't call that number.
Oh yeah, 6 years ago Michael Jackson died today.
Yeah, I saw a post that
He's
said
been
6 years
clean for
sober.
6 years.
Yeah, I saw a post that says Michael Jackson is now 6 years sober.
Yep.
Yeah,
Next year he'll make 7, and I'm confident he can.
he can get there.
Yep.
I have faith in him.
I have more faith in him. Amy Winehouse is still banging heroin right now. I don't care what she says. She didn't die of no heart attack or whatever the hell the headline was. There's a road map of Italy on her left arm, like all the time. So, like, I don't know what you want to say. But so this flag, did you guys? Are we done with that conversation,
No, they're in it.
or
They're in
are
it.
we in it?
They're in it.
Because Tom's right. The perception of the flag stands for freedom. You can never alter that, no matter who's in office. Problem is perception can be changed.
And
And perception is the way we run our society, not by actualities. It's horrible and it's wrong.
it's
but-
the way people look at it.
Yeah.
There's countries out there that want to kill Americans because of what the government has done.
Yeah, CIA and all that shit.
And you can't hate the American flag for what the government does. And
Yeah,
at
but
any
it's a
point,
symbol.
it is a symbol, but it's not a symbol of the government. It's a symbol of the people and the things we fight for or fought for.
Yeah, but that might have been true back then. But It's not a symbol of the people. It hasn't been
That's
for
the
a long
problem.
time.
Here's an example.
Because the people are making these decisions that, that are fucking up the world. It's the government, and that's what they're hiding behind. Is, all under the whole flag shit. I mean, you look at 9/11 and all that type of shit. Everybody knows everyone's seen all the stuff. That no doubt was an inside job. And people are still running around pretending like we're chasing terrorists. Our terrorists are living right here in this country.
Why do you have the right to bear arms?
Back in the day,
Most Americans can't answer
your
that.
own. To protect your own.
Not at all. That's not why you have the right to bear arms. Not even a little bit. That's the perception that's been around since it's 0% to do with it. You have the right to bear arms to protect yourself as an American citizen from a treasonary government. Not your neighbor, not the guy down the street, none of that. Specifically black and white. To protect yourself from an unruly and unjust government is what it says.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's why you have the right to keep guns. To keep the government in check. Every time them fuckers try to take your guns, piss on something.
Yeah, but
Because
man,
they're not
then,
allowed to.
It's different
Period.
though.
No matter
Back
what
then-
law they pass.
Back then, we had revolutions, and we were almost on a level playing field as far as weapons and technology compared to.
But that's
what
why I
the
brought it
government
up,
had.
because you didn't know the answer, and neither do
Yeah.
99% of the rest of America.
Because
But I'm
it's
just
just put out
saying-
there the right to bear arms.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah, well, I'm just saying that
In
it's
case you
somewhat.
get stolen from or something. That's why you think they're legal. In case Joe Blow from down the street kicks in my door in the middle of the night, I'm protecting my babies. You're allowed to do that, but that's not why you have the right.
Per Constitution, they can't take that away from you.
Never.
But they can make ammo really expensive for you.
Exactly.
They can make a limited clip. They can make limited guns. You can't have assault rifles.
Well,
You can have a handgun. You can't have
They
this.
do have the right
Black
to take.
powdered guns
I
is
mean,
what it'll be eventually.
They put rules in place so that if you mess up and you can't get guns anymore, it's your fault.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And it's easy to take over a country that's unarmed,
Right.
And other people, China, other countries like that, they've done that. They take all the guns away from them,
Unfortunately,
and then you're screwed.
like just a minute ago, the first hour, there was 3 of us in the room staring at our cell phones. How hard would it be for a guy to come in here and just shank 3 of us real quick? Yeah. Easy as shit. It's also easy to distract the society while they have no guns and just do whatever you want to. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you're too busy Facebooking or Periscoping or Tango or whatever you do, Foursquare, any of that, now you're involved in looking at your phone. You don't know what's 10 feet ahead of you, anything behind you.
I just
There's
look
actually
at
a solution to that. A guy got robbed while he was sitting in his house. He was playing on his phone. He got robbed. His guns are upstairs. So he came up with the idea of making a case that has a taser on it. Because you always
yeah,
have
your
your
cell phone case.
phone in your
Right.
hand or in your pocket. So you always have protection.
See, I look at it like I'm worried about this country for the simple fact of back then during the revolution when we went up against government, we were almost on level playing fields as far as technology, weapons, stuff like that. It was mostly almost man against man. With all the advances in technology and all the advances in the weaponry that the government has compared to the American people and technology, if we try to revolt nowadays, good luck. We got drones that'll just pop you, and they don't even have to leave an office building,
Yeah.
It's insane. So I don't think that
So why do we
We're
have
not-
kids over there building sandcastles in the desert for problems that aren't ours? If we could pop a motherfucker with a drone, why is my cousin kicking sandcastles around?
because our government has them over there for alternative motives.
It's a big
Exactly.
game. Yeah, it's a big game. There's a whole bunch of reasons for everything they do, and it's just
And it's
a game
wrong.
for them. Yeah, it's wrong.
$1
and
bills,
we pay for it
y'all.
because they want to, they want to look at America as the people, and they want to hurt us. They're not bombing the White House.
No,
They're not bombing military bases. They're bombing civilians.
and it's human nature to deal with grief and get over it, for the most part. And you look at like 9/11, you look at these tragedies that took, thousands of people's lives here in America, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, grandmas, grandpas. And, the whole country was upset, let's get, the terrorists and all this type of shit. All that information about 9/11 starts coming, leaking through that, there's no way in hell a big ass plane crashed into the Pentagon. There's no way in hell.
and there's no way a plane took down the towers. There's no, it's,
to make them.
And even if it did, we gave them money. we taught them how to fly planes. You know, like
It's
I don't
just,
know.
and then the media adding to it, you know, so none of us, I guess, really know. You know, I mean, with all the bullshit cover-ups and all the different shit that's out there and made up shit, you know, but it's sad. I kind of feel with J-Dub on that. The flag just doesn't mean as much as it meant back in the day. And part of that has to do with our own government shitting on it I mean, you yell at these people that are burning our flag. Our government's been doing that to our country for years upon years upon years, sending CIA into other countries to fuck up their governments so we can take over in some way to get the resources or whatever. You know, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's been our government burning our flag for years. So if anyone needs to get pissed off at someone, it needs to be turned around at the government. I think people are just pissed off and can't do shit about it.
To me, that's what the flag stands for. To other people, if that's the way it is, to people, I have a lot of friends that feel the same way. Oh, it's just a flag, it's just a piece of this. But it's not. And
And
if
I
it
know
is to
a lot
them,
of
then we need to
lives.
take it back.
And I understand a lot of lives have been lost under that flag and due to that flag, protecting, you know, that flag. And, you know, but when Betsy Ross made that flag and it first got brought out and put on the field, you know, it really represented something. It really, really meant something. That value has been lost.
And it was about the last time it did, too,
Yeah, that value has been
In
lost
our eyes.
for a long time.
as a society.
And it's sad. And I don't know how we get back to that. You know?
Yeah, it's pretty much it. Revolutionary.
But like
That's
I said,
The
revolution
government's too big now. It's the only way
is
it's
too
gonna
scary.
happen. Either that or aliens.
Yeah.
And like you said, there's drones and atomic bombs now. So the minute we start winning and we take Chicago, LA, and New York, they're going to take right back. You know, so like it's going to be a thing where everyone has to commit or it won't work.
Yep.
Because
I
you
mean-
can't just get 20 militia from Texas to
Well,
ride up
we
on
know-
horses and
Well,
teach them
we
a
know what will
lesson.
happen when a
We're too
city
big now.
gets almost, you know, when it goes into a riot and it gets almost barely overturned, they send in our National Guard. After that, you know, come, you know, the Marines and the whole row of them.
Yeah.
So that's America's families and friends and all that stuff that are in our military, you know. So when that shit happens, what's going to happen? I mean, is our military really going to back our government as far as the, you know, this is your order?
And same
Or
as
are they
police,
gonna,
too.
or are they gonna be in their hometown sitting there trying to, you know, get their family members in these concentration camps, you
Yeah.
know, and keep them locked down? Are they really gonna be able to do that to their own family? I don't know.
Well, we've seen that actually in history, and it's their job.
There was an article that came out earlier that I read a while ago that a certain amount of the military stood up and said they will not uphold things of that nature. They will stop doing what they're doing before they imprison their own brother.
Yeah, and I personally know a lot of military guys that are out of the military that are totally anti-government.
Yeah.
You know, that learn shit why they were in the
Well, it's
military.
just like a
that was like,
motherfucker
fuck
working at
this.
Walmart. He might like
Yeah.
Walmart when he's there, but when he's had
Out
enough
there
and
working.
left, he's like, fuck Walmart.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yep, you find out the inside shit.
ugh.
That is true. Yeah, that's a good point,
what was-
J-Dub. I don't know.
There's a famous picture, and it's a National Guard standing there, and a hippie chick
She puts a flower in the muzzle of the gun, in the barrel of the gun.
That's
yeah.
it's called.
That was the homie. Remember, it was the dude that wrote "Steal This Book," Abby Kaufman. Abby Kaufman, and they had.
That was in Asbury Park, wasn't it?
and
In
they,
San Francisco?
No, they went and they were doing some kind of like they were going to levitate the White House. They were doing some peaceful protest type of thing, you know. And so they brought in the military, and one of the girls went over there and put the flower in there. And the military guy actually did smile, you know,
Yeah.
like he smiled at her, like.
but he's still there.
Well, at the end of the day, they're
He's still standing there
Uh,
doing his job.
Yeah, but I think it's different when you're over in Iraq and you're scared that you don't know if a guy's going to shoot you from the top of a building and all this type of stuff, to being in your own homeland and you're talking about, you know, gathering up and, you know, putting your own people away. I
the
think it
guy
might be a
that
lot
shoots you
different.
on top of the roof in Iraq. He's revolting. He's doing something. He might be misled or wrong,
Yeah.
but he is standing up for what he believes in. We sign documents over here.
Yeah.
That's how we try to handle it. Democracy in the history of Earth has never succeeded past 200 years. We're on borrowed time, gentlemen. We're on borrowed time right now. We're past 200 years. So, I don't know.
Well, I mean, you know, with all the cops, you know, all the phones, cameras everywhere, and cops, you know, beating the crap out of people, it's a matter of time before the people that are standing around those cops doing it, they're going to jump in. They're going to be
We
tired of
already,
it.
in the last 15 years or so, started pulling out our phones and yelling back at them.
Yeah,
When's the next step, though?
Exactly.
Throwing your phone at them.
it's a matter
You
of
know,
time.
turn the video on and-
More now.
It
Beating
is.
them in the head.
It's going to come to that point where people are just fed up.
Yep.
And had enough.
We've been talking about it for how long now?
Well, shoot,
You know,
that old movie, The
the
Interview.
revolution will not be
You know what I'm talking
televised.
about? Yeah. Like there's been cuts galore out of that movie, and they talk about exactly this. You know, it is going to come to that point.
Eventually,
where
the people
gonna get
are
pissed
going to
off.
uprise. Eventually,
You
It
know,
is.
Well, and I mean, I think I was talking to Dustin about this earlier. Is there's a guy named Rose Larkin. He's a big anarchist, and he's not like a Molotov cocktail anarchist. He's a peaceful
True
anarchist.
true
true
anarchist.
anarchist.
Yeah,
Where all you have to do really is turn your back on the government and its power, saying, you know, you don't, and you can't tell me what to do with my life.
and you can't.
And-
They can't.
And if enough people just turn their back on their government, 40% of America doesn't pay taxes. What are they going to do?
Yep.
They can't do nothing.
Exactly.
They lose that power.
But that's the thing. Everybody's got to be there. You know, everybody's got to agree to that.
You remember
when the
end up
gas
several
prices went
motherfuckers
up?
do it.
Exactly,
They-
yeah,
they
but-
have- yeah.
That's what Occupy Wall Street showed,
Yeah.
that we can come together around the world, even,
Yeah.
you know, and Anonymous,
Yeah.
Hail
for
Anonymous,
real.
they show it too, you know,
Yeah.
with their rallies.
Yeah. For real.
I used
Much
to say when the
respect for
gas
Anonymous.
prices went up, the only reason they went up, we let them. We let them do that.
Yeah.
Why? Don't go to gas for one day. Don't go get gas
Yeah.
one day, America. Just one day. 24 fucking hours.
Yeah.
The gas, they're bankrupt. Just like they got so many investments and so much futures and so much this and that we put a wrinkle in it for 24 hours. We fuck them.
Oh
off.
yeah, we're good little sheep
But
though.
nobody
we
can
do,
go
we do
get
exactly
gas.
what we're supposed to do to.
Gas will be 69 cents tomorrow, I promise. If
You're
that
out, Tom?
happens.
I gotta get going.
Much
Continue
love,
this
Tom,
later.
always. Thanks for the strain review.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
High Country Healing once again.
I rolled up a fat hog leg before he left for after the show.
All right. Shout out to Anna. Happy late birthday. I'm coming to help you out.
Nice.
I'm coming to help you out and close the store. Tom's running late, Anna.
Thanks for the comments today, Anna, too, on our YouTube.
Man, my
Later, bro.
computer crashed. We're going in the dark now, and Dust retired.
Oh yeah, Dust is like, my contract's up. I'm out.
My contract's up. I'm out. Right on, man. Well, if you guys get a chance out there, go check out weedpimpstore.com. It's our merchandise line, something we use to feed our positive movements, charities, events, concerts, all that different stuff. So give that a whirl. Stream letstalkpot.com wherever you are so that you can learn, educate yourself, make better informed decisions in your journeys through cannabis, whether it's for medical or recreational reasons. So K-High Radio Network, High Drive at 5, we're the Weed Pimps, 5 to 7 every Monday through Friday. Stream us worldwide, letstalkpot.com. Peace. Is Dio picking you up, Gary, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn it, I'm gonna have to go out and buy a computer now. One of those little notebook things. This just died while I was plugged in. Have you talked to Bay City?
Yeah,
They
I
make
talked
it
to them
home?
today on Miranda's show. Yeah, they're all got back and taking shit. Fucking Daryl, Chris's brother, who had seizures and stuff. You know, he went to the hospital and got admitted and all that stuff.
Before he came out here?
Yeah, and that's why he had to stay. Well, he got a fucking letter in the mail today saying that he's being charged with assault.
Who is?
Daryl, his brother, for assault on hospital workers or some shit like that. And he said he doesn't remember anything. That he was in a seizure when they were trying to get him out of the car, and I guess he kicked one of them or something like that. So they're charging him with fucking assault and shit. And I'm just saying, are you fucking serious? Like, just totally in disbelief. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, I just want to thank all you guys, Miranda and you and the Weed Pimps. And he goes, I've been listening to you guys every single day, and it's just everything you guys have said and tried to do for me. It just means the world to me, because that's the first time any of us have ever talked to Daryl, you know. And that's some crazy shit. That's some fucked up shit.
Which one of you guys wants this little bit of crumbs? You got something to put it in?
Yeah, I think so.
$30? 30 cents?
We're probably live. We're live. That's where we're at with this.
We're gonna have another handful of days,
Yeah, I do hear that part.
so we can get it taken care of.
You know, we do any of these tests? Try any of them?
No. Where'd you get those from?
From Pete.
Using the Lego or what?
Yeah, he just had a whole bunch of different ones that he's gotten from like fucking
Down
stores
in
and
the
shit like that, trying to get them to buy their products. He just gave me a whole bunch of them.
We got another 10 minutes or so with you guys. It's been another fabulous strain review Thursday. I think all of us are ready to go out and smoke round 3 of Flow in another 10 minutes or so.
So I don't know how true this is, but on a Facebook post, I read that Be Real just bought Carmen Electra's fake boobs. Sound investment.
Sound investment.
Yeah, man, you put
Those
those
are
up
in
on
the
the wall.
safety deposit
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go
That
as
means
far.
you could play with Carmen Electra's boobs
Yeah,
every
we
night.
wanted to, yeah.
I just never really thought she was too attractive.
No, there
Oh,
was
I
a
did.
time. And
Oh,
there was
she was hot in her early
There was a
before she got ran
I
through.
put it all over.
Yeah, she was just one of them that you looked at her and you were like,
You're totally bought.
Oh, it wasn't Nick Navarro that did it to her. It was fucking what's his face?
Dave Navarro.
Or not Dave Navarro, but basketball player.
Dennis Rodman.
Yes,
Rodman.
Rodman is one who
ruined it for everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt about
She
it.
has to hang out at the livestock area of
could
the
still
rodeo.
do
now.
I'd give it to her.
Dude, she's probably 52 now.
She'd be a 52-year-old getting
Getting it, got it.
getting it.
Getting it. We're gonna look. Carmen Electra now.
I bet she's
I bet she's still fine.
49.
I'd rather mess with like a Penelope Cruz or
Penelope Cruz?
something like that. Well,
Take 'em all.
it's just I just do not dig Carmen.
She's only 42, 43.
So she was getting it in when she was only 12, huh? Because that was the 90s when Carmen Electra was getting thumped by Rodman. So
You know, some of these pictures do make her look all right.
Photoshop's amazing.
No, even now, this one I said 2015, and she's just at an event, and she's looking all right. Her boobs are too fake, though. I think she looks
Lips,
doper.
cheeks, eyebrows, everything from about the knee up.
I don't even really look like this chick.
All night.
Yeah.
All night long.
And getting it and getting it and getting it and
All
getting
night,
it.
doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it. and
You'd
doing
have
it
to
and
stop
doing
the
it.
smoke, though.
So you probably have to stop to take heart medicine.
Right?
Oh, Carmen Electra. How do we even get talking about? Oh, because
Be Real
somebody
bought her
bought her
titties.
boobs. That's
Yeah,
right.
be real
So
body
in-
titties.
I
When
wonder
old
if that's real.
Kardashian dies, or like, what are the? Is it an old set of fake ones? So what she got in there now?
Well, you're supposed to get them like switched out like every 10, 15 years nowadays.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
go in for an overhaul, huh?
Yep.
All right. So it's like Larry the Cable Guy. Are you here? I don't know whether to adjust the torque or play with your butt crack. I don't know what you're doing. My computer's dead. I got nothing. Oh, I guess I got this fancy thing. I forgot I have a new phone that actually works now.
We got any events coming up?
Ooh, tomorrow night, Reflections album release show, the 420 Speakeasy.
There you go.
Yep, I'm
Yeah,
at
Frank G's gonna be there, Scroggins, Hefe, Hostas. It's gonna be dope.
I got that remote tomorrow at Old School Tattoo from 4 to 7, and then also I'm gonna be at Bikini Bar.
Yeah, we go hang out with
8
Diablo.
till 2. And then Saturday I'm gonna be in Kansas City for Pikes Peak's year anniversary. So check me out there.
Yeah. Check me out.
Abacus magazine flyer for Munchie Cup came out today. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, Grandmaster Kaz.
Yeah.
Big
Badass.
old letters on there.
Yeah.
Grandmaster Caz.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
it's,
cool,
it's
though.
so hard to keep up with the events. Like, we should just name ours and a couple of big ones every now and then, because out here in Colorado, there's an event every other day nowadays. With the advent of legal weed
Yeah.
and accepting culture in general, like, you want something to do, it's out there. You just got to go find it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mostly summertime in Colorado.
Down here in Colorado Springs, we got the mountains right at our step. We got Manitou, which is right at the foot of the mountains with all kinds of venues. We got the city that has its own venues. Like, if you're ready to see the arts, you just got to go find it.
Yeah.
We're
There's a
blessed.
new venue
Blessed.
opening up actually that Tom was telling me about. Silver Moon Presents. It's coming here soon. I talked to those guys yesterday, and it looks like we're going to be doing some stuff in the future. A badass new event coming to Colorado Springs, so keep your eye out for that.
So I'm going through the interwebs here and I ended up on Facebook because it's a disgusting disease. But one of my friends put, I've come to the conclusion that the best place to pick women up is around 7:30, 8 p.m. in the hospital parking lot. Any hospital. The nurses walking out are already defeated. And all you would have to do is tell them their hair looks nice. The doctors they work for are dicks and that there is a bar around the corner. And I'm going to say that if you know an actual nurse, like, that's not just an aide or has one specialty, an actual, full-blown nurse, they work like 15 and 18 and 12 and 24-hour shifts for days at a time. And then they get a few days off.
Yeah.
So, like, he's right. By the time they're walking up out of there, going to their car, like, you could be like, hey, you got Nikes on. My name's Tom. And like, it's done.
Put it
You know?
in your butt.
So we are at 450 people confirmed as of right now for Rock the Canyon.
Yeah, man. We picked up
Don't say it, Dustin.
a few more sponsors today.
Nice.
We actually have a used bookstore. Is that what it is? It's like
Yeah, but they have like band shirts and stuff
Yeah,
on the
they-
shelves. They're gonna set up a booth at Rock.
so that was
cool.
really cool. Like, that was something I did not see coming.
Yeah.
So old band T-shirts, old buttons, stuff like that. Man, they're gonna be bringing stuff like that down.
And also, I'll get the flyer caught up tonight too.
Marisol is gonna be a
Reposted.
piece of this.
SSV.
hopped on board. Man, the 420 nurses, Stoner High girls, Jab queens. There's gonna be full of sexy girls down there.
Yeah,
So no
Get
shortage
it.
of that.
I'm excited.
The car we're raffling off. It's a mechanic special, but it is definitely
We are
going to help
giving away a car.
someone's life. You
That
can
is
take that
insane.
home, sell it for $500, never mess with it again.
Yep.
And for going to a festival, you made $500.
Hey, or you could
You know
drive
what
it to
I mean?
work, get it insured, and drive it to work.
Or you could throw a couple of dollars into it and
Pip it out.
yeah, have it.
You could throw some 20s on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys have been paying attention the last couple of days, we've talked Diablo into doing these e-cigarettes now. It's actually a vape pen, not an e-cigarette. I'm sorry. That's the wrong terms. The e-cigarettes are kind of dangerous. But
I did have one cigarette today.
he did
Only
come
half
in
of one
today with
yesterday
like,
and one cigarette today. That's pretty damn good.
he came in with like 30 bottles of stuff.
Yeah, thanks, Pete. Hooked me up with a whole bunch of e-juices, all kinds of different
He
ones.
does disassembling the board. He was the kid that you had to tell not to play with the outlet. I
Yeah,
just want to see how it
taking
works.
apart his school desk while he's sitting in it.
What we're in the middle of before I got distracted with him taking screws out of the board. Oh yeah, right, the canyon.
Yeah,
Grab your tickets at universe.com. UNIIVERS. 2 I's in the word universe. / Rock the Canyon. Your tickets are right there for you. You can get them on the Weed Pimp Nation page or the WP Nation page.
and we got hard copies too. That if they hit us up, we can get them to you as well.
And Weed Pimp's clothing page on Facebook. You can also grab them. There's a ticket link on there. Come out and play with us. We got the original Dank alumni coming out. Potluck to headline our festival this year. Mondo Vibrations are coming up to keep it groovy. I just did that because radio people say that.
Shout out to Evasive again. Sitting there
Yeah.
going through my feed, and man, my man had a good day today. That's good shit.
We want to thank SoCo MMJ, home of the fattest pre-roll. Go in and mention K-High or Tailgate that you heard their name on the radio, and they will give you a free lighter to light up your greens with, on top of the banging ass deals that they already give you. Plus, they're just super friendly in there. If you want to learn something, they got that information for you too.
719-591-5874. So I can give you these Arise tickets. It's 2 tickets, 3-day passes. So you get to stay all weekend long.
It's 65 miles north of Denver. You don't even got to go that far. A couple hours. Oh man,
Shoot.
man, I'm going home and I'm grilling up fatty steaks right after this.
Old school throwback.
Really?
Our man
Ladies and
Chaz
gentlemen.
Moore on
Really?
the steps.
Yep.
I'm going to go home and see if I can get my 3X Weed Pimp shirts to be 2X Weed Pimp shirts.
The dryer.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to
I know how to do that
hoping it doesn't
reverse.
screw it up.
I don't know how to do that in reverse.
What? I
Make
need
them
that.
bigger?
Yeah, how to make them
You have
bigger.
a shirt?
So make them bigger.
You put you get the shirt and you get liquid fabric softener, and you just put liquid fabric softener. Don't dilute it or nothing. Stick your whole shirt engulfed in that and let it sit for like 15 minutes. That's it. Go good.
Yeah, you nailed it. You
And
didn't even know.
it's because, well, shit, for the last week I keep getting told engulfed.
Are you fucking with us? Do you really know these vocabulary words and you're just fucking with us?
No. You can tell that I'm not fucking with you.
So it'll stretch the shirt out?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
and then you just wash it regularly and let it dry by itself. Don't put it in the dryer.
You don't even need me anymore. You just said regularly. I can't even say that. Get out of here.
We are the Weed Pimps. You've been listening to K-High on Let'sTalkPot.com. We are out of here.
Join us tomorrow for Finally Friday.
Deuces.
WeedPimpStore.com. Support the merch.
Let's go smoke this foodie.
This one's mine.
All right, I'm with you, Dust, on this one.
We're gonna have to ride it
Just
out.
stop there.
Hey, will you turn off the? We're just have to ride it out for about probably another week or so. Till we